76 is Rob G. Today I got for you today is a couple of multi-tools. I'm building out a get home bag, and part of that is having a multi-tool, a reliable multi-tool. And my first pick for the get home bag was going with a Gerber Suspension-NXT, which cost about, when I got it, it was $28.99 on Amazon. And I really like this tool. It's pretty cool. Fairly light. Weighs 6.8 ounces. As you can see here, 6.8. And nothing wrong with it. You know, great tool. Easy, somewhat easy to open, but it does have that little spring loaded, and the teeth are pretty jagged, so it has a good grip there. Yeah, there's no bevel, no sticking part. It's pretty smooth, really well made. Yeah, can't say much for it. Yeah, it's a great tool. The knife is sharp. Has your Phillips, your flat screwdriver, your can openers, file. Some scissors right here, little on the small size on the scissors there, but they do cut, so that's pretty cool. So they're fairly sharp. To bring them down, you press the latch down and you bring it down. And here is a sample of the knife. The knife is fairly small, but there is no play. I mean, all the tools are very well done. There is no play on it, but it is a very small knife, small and sharp. Kind of sticking on me right there. See, small and sharp. Does have a little serration right there. But overall, it's a great tool. Can say, my only problem with this tool is that it does not have a screwdriver heads that you can mount on here. It comes with a flathead and a Phillips, and that's it. And that was the main issue what I had with this tool. Other than that, I mean, everything is really well done. It's really light, easy to carry. It doesn't come with a carrying bag, which is fine, but you can stick this anywhere in the backpack or whatever, what have you. Or on you, it does have a belt clip, but it did not have the Phillips, the screwdriver part where you can change bits, and that was one of my biggest problems with this. So Gerber, if you happen to watch this video, please make version 2 of this with a screwdriver bit portion that accepts a 1/4 inch standard size. So let's put this aside. Great tool, can't say nothing wrong with that. So I was looking for the next one to see what would be better than this, and I came across Mossy Oak, which had like 5,000 reviews just on this tool alone. Many of you probably already know this company, but it was my first time with it, and it did. What attracted me to it is that it did have your standard bits on it, which I do like. Very cool. Let's see if I can get some more light in here. There we go. That's better. All right, so what I did like that I had the standard bits, but what I don't like is that it is extremely chunky. Look at that in comparison to the Gerber. Extremely chunky, heavy. Overall weight in this thing is, what are you looking at? I believe it was 13.9 ounces. So let me reset that. 13.9 ounces of total weight. And just the total alone is 11.7. So the weight, yes, it's big and bulky, but it did have everything that I needed. But the problem is that it's extremely hard to open, and the teeth seem to be rounded. I don't know if you can catch that in the light or the cameras that can be able to bring it up, but the teeth seem to be rounded off, which is a problem when you're trying to use, pliers or trying to grip something really tough. So that's a problem. They seem to be rounded off. They're not as sharp, pointy teeth as the Gerber. And it's a big, bulky. It's not bad. It does have rounded edges, so it's not too bad. But one of the main issues that I had with this tool that does go for what is it? I got it for $22.39 on Amazon. Does have your saw, pretty nice and sharp. But here's the problem. Watch the saw. There's no play on it. Cool, no problem. But let's check the other tools here. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but it is loose on here, and I don't like that. Yeah, you can see this one moves as well. I mean, I'm trying to keep the base still. There we go. If you can see that. The tools on here are loose. And let me see if you can see it on this one. There we go. You can definitely see it on this one. Look at that. That's horrible. Horrible quality. Mossy Oak, if you're looking at this is a horrible, I know you just got it from China, you stamped your name on it, but this is really bad. You can't depend on this tool. You don't know if it's going to snap here, the type of steel that it had. Just really horrible quality. Let's see the file. The file even has some play on it as well. So don't like that. This was cool. This is what drew me to purchasing this tool. That it did have your standard quarter bit. You can just you don't have to use that. You can put any size a bit in here to use it as a screwdriver. So that's what I like. And it does have a magnet on the bottom, somewhat weak magnet, but not a magnet nonetheless. And your knife, a little hard to draw, but the knife is just a slightly loose on there, but it's not as bad as the others. Let's see if it is sharp. So it is sharp. So the knife does come sharp. And but with the whole loose parts, there's no way I'm going to keep this. So this is going to the return pile. No good. Give me 1 second. Okay, so moving on. As we said, this is going to the return pile. Extremely heavy. It's not really a EDC type of tool. I rather take the Gerber than this, right? Because just the weight on this alone is bad, and the loose end of the tools, you can't depend on it. There's no way. So then I started looking. Okay, well, Rocktol had some pretty good reviews on Amazon, and I picked this one up for $22 even on Amazon. Total weight on there is 14.3, and the tool alone you're looking at 11.5, so about the same thing as the Mossy Oak. Same OEM manufacturer in China, I'm sure. Comes with your standard bits, carrying case. Yeah, nothing wrong there. So I was hoping that it would have a better feel to it. As you can see, it's basically the exact same thing. All they do is change the faceplate. That's all it is. But I'm hoping that the tools inside are not going to be loose. The teeth feel a little bit sharper, actually sharper on the edges. Yeah, they're pretty good. The teeth on here are pretty good. Smooth all around. Good quality on the pliers there. A little bit easier to open, maybe because it's oiled well, maybe. But let's look at the, yep, here we go. The same issue. Look at that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there is no way I could depend on a tool that's gonna be like this. There's just no way. No way you're gonna keep this tool around. I mean, all the rest of them are fairly fine, but look at that one, still loose. So this again is no good in my book. Even the file is loose. Has your same 1/4-inch screwdriver, which is great. Has a magnet in there. It's not that strong, but it's in there. Press it down to close it up. It does have your knife, and the knife is also loose. I'm hoping you guys can keep that. I'm trying to keep this as still as possible. But yeah, no good. Let's see if it's sharp. The knife is sharp. So, pretty cool. I mean, all the knives are fairly sharp. The problem is loose tool. And I don't like that. I don't want to be able to depend on something that's already comes cheaply made. Quality is not there. So I kept on digging. I didn't want to purchase a Leatherman. Leathermans, can go anywhere from 60 to 150 and even higher. So, but the one that I did like that was comparable to the size and the weight of the Gerber Suspension-NXT was the Leatherman Surge. Now, obviously, I didn't want to pay $149, $150 on Amazon for Leatherman Surge. So I kept on digging, and I found this company called Flissa, which is a 16.1. It's a Leatherman Surge knockoff. As you can see, it looks like the same casing as the Leatherman Surge, but it's a knockoff. And just because it's a knockoff doesn't mean it's bad. Let me go ahead and check that weight there for you. Weight comes in total at 10.1, which is awesome. It's a little heavier than the Gerber, but it's almost the same size, if not smaller, than the Gerber, which in my book, this is really nice. I mean, all the edges are smooth or rounded. They're not sharp, well, except for the file, but overall, it's awesome. It's an awesome feel. To open it, you can feel it that it wants to open. As soon as you give it a play, boom, it wants to open. The only downside is that it doesn't have a spring, but not a problem. You can just use your hands to do that. The teeth on here are fairly sharp, really good serration. It's all level. There's nothing beveling out, and the weight is awesome. The way it feels in your hand, phenomenal. Can't say nothing wrong about this. It does have all your tools. Your scissors are there. Yeah, scissors are sharp, I'm sure. You can check that if you like. Nice. Ooh, they are sharp. I gotta be careful. And what drew me to this was that it was in the exact same, almost the exact same size as the Gerber. But what drew me to it was that it had exactly what I was looking for. The 1/4 inch screwdriver bit right there. Now it does have a little ball dent in there, so you can flip it around. You can get these on Amazon. Get various sizes, various heads, or you can just use your own. It's not magnet, so it does fall out, but you can always stick a magnet in there. But overall, it'll work, and that's one of the reasons why. One of the main reasons why I like this tool is that it came with the 1/4 inch head screwdriver bit. Another reason why I like this tool was that the knife on here, it locks like your standard knife right there. Your standard, flip knives, EDC knives. You just press it here, closes right up. This is your saw. Clicks in, locks in place. No play on it whatsoever. You know it's locked in place when that comes out. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they'll find a little bit of play, but not as bad as the other ones. No way. Look at that. Secure lock, no play in it. It's not loose at all. Look at that. That's just awesome. Perfect tool. It's a Leatherman knockoff, but it does the job perfectly. And it, in my opinion, it's better than the Leatherman simply because it has the 1/4 inch screwdriver bit. The knife is sharp. Gotta be careful not to cut myself here. Knife is sharp. But overall, great feel. It's not all that heavy. Yeah, just the tool alone. What are we looking at? 9.2? 9.3? Yeah, 9.3 ounces. So a little over half a pound, but great tool overall. It doesn't come with the drill bits, but that's fine. You can always just, like I said, get some on somewhere from some other place, or a screwdriver, and just add them to it. All the case has the little belt clip there, so it's fine. Little belt thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, just wanted to give you a heads up. If you're looking for a multi-tool to add to your go bag, your get home bag, or bug out bag, don't pass up a Gerber, and definitely don't pass up on Flissa. I'll put links in the descriptions to these two. Anything that's China made, that's big and bulky, that looks similar to this, I'd highly stay away. It's not worth it. They're big and bulky. I wouldn't even recommend these at all. Trash in my opinion. So all right, guys, if you like the content, just go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.